Yeah, g'day YouTubers. Tinker O'Toole again here with another video. Someone was asking me the question the other day, did I know why they may not be getting enough oil to their bar? Well, if we eliminate the oil pump, then there's only the bar and the hole that's in the bar. And recently what I've noticed, that on this steel roll-o-matic light bar, the hole is on an angle, it's not round. It's been, looks like it's had some sort of diamond grinding stone. It's only 2.5 millimeters in diameter, but it's on a 45-degree angle. And we'll show you the shape of that. And if you've got a hole of 2.5 millimeters diameter, you get 4.9 square millimeters surface area. So if we sort of zoom in a little bit, we'll show you the hole. You see that shape there? Even though it's round, it's on a 45-degree angle. Now, the standard size hole, we've got this steel light bar here, and this bar here is this old shiny bar here. Both of those bars have a 3 millimeter hole, and the surface area of that is 7 square millimeters. On the Samura bar, it's 3.5 millimeter diameter hole, and that gives you 9 millimeters square millimeters. So it's going up in size. And the Hurricane, it's almost 4 millimeter drill. It's a little bit tight putting a 4 mil drill in there. So that's got a square millimeter surface area of 12.5 square millimeters. Now, I heard, and I don't know whether it's true, that, you know, a lot of people, these environmentalists, greenies and that, complain about chainsaw oil going all over the forest and that there, you know, litres and litres of it. No good for the environment. Then I sort of heard a rumour that Stihl have reduced the oil size hole so it doesn't get as much oil through there. Rather than change the pump, that they've done it this way, so at least they can say they've done something. So I don't know if that's true. It's just something that I heard. But you hear a lot of things, and sometimes you wonder, is that true? But what I do know, that Oregon do have one with a small hole, and as I say, that's 2.5 millimeters in diameter. So very, very small hole. And when we look at these ones here, 3 millimeters, well, that's, you know, if you go to the imperial size, that's 1/8. So we're going up in size with these. Why this doesn't have this type of hole in it, I don't know. And the Samura bar is even slightly bigger at 3.5 millimeters. So it's got 9 square millimeters of surface area, and the Hurricane bar at the back has got a 4 millimeter hole in it, and that has 12.5 square millimeters. So what can happen when you're using your chainsaw, you'll always find out that this little hole is always going to block up, but the oil will get past it. But if you do reduce the diameter of the hole, then you'll get less oil coming out of there. So it's up to you if you have a round hole. As I said, if this is 3 millimeters, and if you felt that you need to check your pump first, you've got to be sure that your pump is working. And as I say, the easiest way to check your pump is to start your saw with the bar off and rev it up a little bit, and you should see a reasonable amount of oil coming out there. If you believe there's a reasonable amount of oil coming out there, it could be the hole size. If it is this very small size, then the only other thing that you should do periodically is that you should use some sort of tool, bar tool like this. I've made this one myself, stainless steel, and clean out the gap, the bar gap. Get rid of all the rubbish. Poke the hole out with a little bit of wire or a stick or something. Make sure that you do that after about every 3 or 4 tanks. Take the bar off, clean your saw, do your maintenance, and certainly clean the bar and the hole. That's probably the best information that I could give you. So if we assume that your pump is working good, these small holes, as I said, are probably to be avoided if you believe that you're not getting enough oil. Now, what you can do, or hopefully you can do it, let's just say that you have a bar, it's got a hole like this. Go back, hopefully, even if you've got a friend or someone else, you may have an older bar with a bigger hole. Put that on and see how that performs. And if you believe that that size bar with a larger hole seems to be getting more oil, there lies your problem. And that's what it would be. Still have decided, as well as Oregon, to put a small hole in there to reduce the amount of oil that gets in there. As I said, as far as I heard, it was an environmental thing, reduce the amount of oil that it puts out into the forest. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.